Good evening, everyone. This is Samantha Jayne. Did you see what I did then? I started already, but I had a camera the wrong way around. And we're not even in retrograde, so I've got no excuses for that one. So drop me a comment if you're there watching the one that's looking at me, not looking at the back of my computer. So if you're there, drop me a little comment, let me know. My name is Samantha Jayne, psychic medium, tarot reader and life coach based in the UK. So if you're there, leave a comment, say hello. Hi, am I right? Lovely to see you tuning in. Hi, Mariana. Lovely to see you as well. And you, Amanda. Hope things are good. Hope the operation went well. So, how are we all doing? Let me know. How was last week for you? Hi, Hannah. Nice to see you. Hi, Tina. Keep shining, everybody. If you can share this to your wall, that would be marvellous. Thank you. Good evening, Julia. Good evening, John. Hope your week's improving as well. It's quite an interesting week this week, energetically. All right. Did you enjoy the sun at the weekend? Oh, loved it. Absolutely loved it here. Hi, Michaela. Hi, Lisa. Right then, let's have a look. So Mariana is feeling a bit strange. It was a bit of a strange one yesterday. Hi, Anne. Hope your deal went well today. Amanda. You just don't listen, do you? And rest these post-op things you have. Right, Emma's been feeling a bit fretful. Right then, let's have a look. Now, today we have Saturn going into retrograde. And it's going to be there until the 6th of September. So what I'm going to say at this point features strongly today, but there'll be elements of it right through till the 6th of September. So karma is being served. All right, so lessons to be learned. Watch for karma playing out. I'm going to say if you've been good, you don't need to be worried. But if you've not been so good, you may be learning some lessons between today and the 6th of September. So be aware of that, all right? During this season, what you put out, you're going to get back, okay? We also, because of this energy, need to watch for negative thinking, which may be why some of you have been feeling quite anxious today. All right. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Kathy. And yeah, Mark, the last 2 weeks have been hard for a lot of people, but that is because it was part of the Mercury retrograde energy, Mark. That ended on Sunday. We finally could take a breather on Sunday. And I say today has been a real day where a lot of you may have felt a lack of motivation in work. It's been a day to be very easily distracted. But it's also, as I say, the start now through this Saturn being in retrograde of karma being served, lessons being learned, and, because of that, because it's about lessons, because it's about studying, because it's about studying details. Today, if you're involved in any negotiations, any business deals, anything like that, you would have needed to pay attention to detail. So if you're watching this from the other side of the world and you're just starting your day, pay attention to detail. All right, in order to come out on top of things. Otherwise, you may have painful lessons to learn today. Now, as we go into tomorrow and in fact into Thursday as well, we have some unexpected changes coming in. Now, these changes, even if they're unpleasant, are about freedom. Okay, it's about freeing yourself. So if what I've just said makes sense to you, then obviously drop me a little comment, let me know. If you've been lacking motivation, you may already be feeling that you're in this. Okay, yay, and won the account. But it's definitely one of those things where unexpected changes tomorrow and Thursday are going to bring you a greater self-awareness of who you are and what you want and things like that. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so it's just some changes may be unpleasant. Some changes may come through you meeting unexpected people, unconventional people, to challenge your way of thinking, challenge your way of being. But it's also really good time for your psychic abilities, your intuition, whatever label you want to give that, to be enhanced and to be stronger than ever. Okay, so be aware of that on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm quite pleased to read that because obviously Thursday I've got a great bunch of ladies coming to my empowerment coaching workshop on Thursday. So that's good to see, things being revealed and light bulb moments. All right. So all of that is going on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, and then when we get to Friday, it's the start of a weekend that's very powerful for transformations, personal transformations. It will feel like a rebirth for some, okay, because you really have, through these changes, these shifts, the letting go that's gone on, through the retrograde over the last 2 or 3 weeks, all of that is shifted and suddenly we're into this new energy. And like I say, it will feel like a rebirth for a lot of you. You know, a good time to reinvent yourself, as it were, on Friday and across this weekend. Okay. Now, on Sunday, Pluto goes retrograde. All right. And you may well find yourself revisiting issues that actually began in February. All right. So problems that we kind of dismissed in February, kind of let go of and just hoped would get solved somehow without our input, may need to be re-looked at. So just be aware of that. Any unfinished business from February may pop up on Sunday, okay? But not everybody will have that, okay? So just be aware of that. If anything strange is going on, think back to February and what was going on back then. Because again, this weekend is so much about transformation and change, and it is positive for you, even if it doesn't feel it at the time. Okay, so if any of this is resonating for you, drop me a little comment. Let me know. All right. Now, I mentioned there my coaching. I do work as a life coach as well, an empowerment coach, and I've got lots of coaching stuff going on. I've also got my new private club for the ladies, for empowered women. If you would like to be sent an invitation to join that club, it's free to join. It's like support and empowerment. It's completely free. If you'd like to be included in that and be sent a link, just drop me and a heart, and then I'll know it's you, and then I will send you the link so you can come and be part of my empowerment club and get some tips and tricks and things like that to do with coaching. Right, shall we have a look at the tarot? Let's see what the tarot will give us. Another thing I just wanted to quickly discuss while I'm shuffling the cards. I have so many people messaging me lately asking me, with regards to booking in, what the difference is between mediumship and tarot. Okay, so my very simplistic way of explaining it is, mediumship is spirit work. It is messages from spirit world. We cannot control who turns up, cannot control what comes out of their mouths. Yeah, it's the hellos and hows are you of spirit world. Whereas if you book for tarot, tarot is about life guidance and insight into what is going on in your life and coming up in the next tarot. Tarot should always be about the next chapter. Let's get you through the next chapter. Let's get you powering forward in your life. So I hope that makes sense. So if you want to make a booking, you'd need to go to needapsychic.co.uk. You have to book online with me, and it's all done there. All right. So as I say, that's the difference between mediumship and tarot. One is spirit saying hello, and the other is life guidance and insight. Right, let's switch to the tarot and see what they'll give us on the tarot. Who've we got? Right then. Lots of you clicking into view. That's lovely to see. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for those who were sharing as well. So this week is very much a week where a lot of you, and as I always say, not everything will resonate with all of you, so just allow yourself to pick up on what kind of leaps out of you. Some bits of it will have meaning for you, other bits will not. But this week certainly is very much about making a change, turning your back on things that have gone on over the last 3 months and stepping forwards into a new path, into a new future, even if it's just mentally and emotionally, knowing where you're at as you start looking forwards and where you are going. So I hope that makes sense to you. And there is also a real awareness of wisdom, knowledge, life lessons, as I've already said about the planetaries. All of that comes into play this week. So don't be surprised if you find yourself having to use your knowledge, use all that, your skills, your gifts, your life experience, your practical knowledge and skills and academic knowledge and stuff like that, in order to take advantage of opportunities or to even bring an opportunity in for yourself. Be aware of using all of that knowledge this week, especially when dealing with people in positions of power, positions of authority, stuff like that. Okay, so just be aware of that. And then also, then what we have is we've got this opportunity coming in. Now, some of you have been looking for an opportunity for a while. It's felt like it's not coming in, but it is. It's there. It's right under your nose. And it may even be an opportunity that was already presented to you, but you changed your mind about taking. Look again is what I need to say to you. Look again. The opportunity is right there. Some opportunities for growth are around you. Take them, run with them. They may come in from unusual sources or unexpected ways, but it's there for you. This week, again, in the tarot is saying, this week is about revealing. This week is about light bulb moments, things being revealed. That may be lies or deceit. It may be emotions. It could be any of those. But know that the truth comes out to stand you in good stead so that you know. All right, and just be aware of that. There is also this real opportunity for you to have everything that you want this week in either all of your life or in an aspect of your life. And again, this is where this reveal comes in. So something is to be revealed to you this week that will allow you to have more of what you want in your world. So look for that. Okay, now when it comes to work or daily life aspects, the stuff that takes up your daily life, the things you do every day, there's a need for some change here. All right, there is a need for a slightly new vision, a slight growth, slight change, and having courage and strength to be bringing that in as well. And again, this all is about long term, knowing what you want long term when it comes to your work, your career, or your daily life stuff. All right, some of you may feel as if you're going around in circles, but the truth is, it's just like your life is waiting for you to have the strength and courage to hold on to a change and step forwards. Remember, you've got the knowledge, you've got the wisdom. Use what you've got to move you forwards when it comes to this aspect. Now, in terms of relationships, that can be your personal, intimate relationship. It can be friends. It can be family. You know, it can be the neighbours from hell. It can be whatever. All right. Relationships crosses many things. But what I am going to be doing is telling you off for looking backwards. This is a week to look forwards, okay? Especially from Friday. Be looking forwards, moving forwards. You're still stood in a place of victory. You know, you haven't lost everything to people that you've walked away from, any arguments, disagreements. You are still stood in a position of strength. So recognize that. Walk away with dignity, but walk away and don't look back. Don't be chasing after people that don't want to be in your life, that aren't giving you time. So a lot of you may find yourselves making choices in relationships this week, okay? Again, so just be aware of that. And some of you may even have been, you know, it may be a relationship choice you made back in February that now you're still in agreement on, or you went back on before and now you're back where you were in February. There is this need to be solving things, but solving things where you are in a better and stronger position. And again and again and again, I've got relationship choices. All right, choose your relationships well. Choose the relationships that make you well. Okay, now when it comes to spiritual and personal growth this week, I've got the abundance card. So no matter what is going on, it's to empower you. It's to put you into a much better place as you walk forwards. Because many of you will be taking new life paths. Many of you will be discovering new loves, whether it's for people or for things that you are doing or places or whatever. But there are opportunities here to open up gateways for new life paths this week. All right. And again, I'm going to say, even if it's unexpected changes that bring it, know that anything is possible this week, but we've got to stay positive, especially, you know, for the remainder of this evening and into the early hours of tomorrow, because tomorrow is when the real change and shifts come in. As I say, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday this week really are key. Right then, who needs a little bit more insight this evening? Let's see what they'll give me. So if that resonated with you, then drop me a little comment. Let me know what's sort of jumping out at you, what you're facing this week. Okay. If you're watching this on the replay, I'm going to ask you, I'm curious how many people watch it on replay as opposed to watching it live. So what I'd like you to do for me this evening is, if you weren't watching this live, could you please just put a replay in? Put me and replay, or hello and replay, just so I know that that's what you are doing. Right then, so I need questions. Right, we don't do general, we don't do wishy-washy general. I need questions, and let me see. Bring me a man Thursday and Friday, please. Ask the universe and then let it go and relax. Right then, let's have a look. Let me see who they're going to draw me to tonight. Evening, Tracy. Nice to see you lining. Another court case, Sophie. Oof. Oof. Right, Colleen is saying that all sounds right for her. So it's one of those weeks. You can look at it positive or you can look at it negative, okay? Okay. But, you know, Tina, I'm just reading your comments and I'm actually drawn to come to you this evening. You know, you've got decisions to make so that you can sit comfortably emotionally and lose the anxiety. But I have to say there is this need as well to create a life where you feel more connected and more belonging within it in order to give you strength. But there is also this need to choose your emotions and choose what emotion you are riding in order to, it's like you are in control of your emotions. You can stop yourself getting to the point of panic attack. I know it sounds very easy because I'm not sat here in one and fighting one, but it is, you do have a choice. There is a need to take a deep breath and get to the bottom of the root of the anxiety, which I'm being shown is actually an emotional thing. You need to change your emotion. You need to shift gear, change your emotion. All right, in order to lose the anxiety attacks, Tina. So I hope that makes sense. So choose where you allow your mind to take you is what we would say by that. Choose where your thoughts go. You can think about positive things or you can think about negative things that give you anxiety. There is a need to take back control by taking control of where you allow your mind to take you. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let me know. Hi, Suzanne. Thanks for joining in. Hi, Mel. Yeah, you can catch up on replay. Right then. Let's see. Hello, Scott Polak. How lovely to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. You're certainly looking when I read your stuff. So I hope so. Woo, the cards are leaving. Oh, look, Scott, you've got a wish coming in. We like that. Right then. You're welcome, Tina. I hope that helps you. All right. Right. Jayne Howcutt. How to get more energy is how I'm going to word that for you, Jayne. Right, let's look at your energy flow. People are still in recovery from Mercury retrograde. I think there's this big, like, myth, really, that people expect to come out of Mercury retrograde, which ended on the 15th, on Sunday, and wake up on the next day like, woohoo, here we go, full of energy. It's not like that. It's a slide out of it, okay? So you should have more energy towards the end of the week, or rather, a lot of people should have more energy towards the end of it. Do you know what? I have to say, I'm just hearing the word iron. So just know that, all right? I've got the word iron going on. So watch your iron levels as well at the moment. But again, with you, I'm being shown that it's emotions that are draining you. Ah, Suzanne loves my aura. Thank you. But it's emotions that are draining you, feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling limited. So I hope that that makes sense, okay? So just, again, another person to pay attention to emotions and kind of fight yourself. Fight your mindset. Come on, step forwards into positivity. Shake it off. Hi, Karen. Hi, Margaret. You're very welcome. Ooh, fingers crossed, Margaret, on that meeting tomorrow. It's a good day tomorrow. It is a good day. So lots of changes. Right then, I hope that's helped. Let's see if we can get something going that's not just about shifting your emotion. There is a lot of that, because what's gone on with that Mercury retrograde that we all walked through it was about emotions. It was about relationships. So of course we're still coming out of that. Hi Tanja, we're still coming out of that. Hi Sarah, nice to see you. Right then, let me see. Yvette, you need to actually ask a question, not just ask for a card, my darling. So I can work faster for you. This is how we work tonight. Let me see. Where shall I go? Right, draw me some cards then, lovelies. Oh, nice to see you as well, Tanja. I hope I'm saying that right as well, by the way. Yeah, Sarah felt absolutely drained all weekend. All right, so be aware of that. Amanda, this weekend, it's not particularly a weekend for romance. It's not going to be the strongest one for romance. There is a potential there for people, but at the weekend, remember, there's lots of people will be revisiting old issues. So if anything, relationship-wise, things you didn't deal with back in February, or people from back then may pop. I won't say rear their ugly head then. May pop up. So just be aware of that. Okay. Right, Sophie Scott, I keep being drawn to you. Okay, now I have got you needing to make a decision. I don't know if there's actually legal aspects on it, but I certainly have got this real crucial decision and this weighing up of everything to make this decision. And it is like you've put a lot of work into this, or, you know, something like that, but this change is needed. And this unexpected change, I've got you doing something you never expected to do. Something that you have a real inner battle with. But there is this need to get your life moving forward. And I feel as if it just feels stagnant. And to be honest with you, I feel as if it's been stagnant for about 18 months with whatever this is. So, and now it's like you're blinded to seeing how things can possibly go. But I need to give you courage and strength to step forwards. I've got you moving things forward in connections to other people and relationships as well. And this is where the decision lies. This weighing everything up and making the decision, even though it may be hard. But we've got to shake you out of feeling trapped and stuck. So I hope that makes sense to you. All right, Sophie, I've got you weighing everything up and then making this shift, making this change, things moving very fast and choices made in connection to people. So I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. Lots of people, Andrew, are having sleep issues at the moment. Lots of people are. Did you see? Did you see my post? Oh my God! I decided to put myself on. Have a try of this. Of this CBD oil. Oh my God! Do not take it before you go to bed. Oh dear! Scary Mary dreams going on. Won't be doing that again. But yes. I thought I'd give it a try, see what all the fuss is about. But yeah, I don't recommend taking it at night, lovelies. This CBD oil, it's amazing stuff. Tastes like you're licking a bonfire, to be perfectly honest. But it is really good stuff. But yes, that makes perfect sense. Thank you, Sophie. Thanks for that feedback. But yeah, don't be putting that in. You know, actually, Tina, going back to your anxieties and things, CBD oil is really good for anxieties. It's not just about pains, you know, like threshold, you know, pain threshold levels and Parkinson's and all of that. And, you know, I've seen it used for people in terminal illnesses and things as well. I've seen amazing things done through the use of that oil. But it is also for anxieties and stresses. So maybe that is a thought. Okay. But yeah, Andrea, I don't recommend taking it before you go to bed if you've already got sleep issues. It may add to it. All right. Well, you've got to have a laugh, Suzanne. You know, what's the point? There is no point in being in this life if you're going to be a miserable old beep. All right. Nobody wants to spend time with miserable old so-and-sos, do they? Yes, Sarah, try it. I got mine from Holland and Barrett. And I just got the lowest dose. I think it cost me about 20 quid, to be honest with you, Tina. But yeah, not a doctor, of course, just for your information. One is not a doctor. However, from personal experiences of myself and other people, and now that it's legal as well, yeah, I would recommend anybody in with a lot of pain or with a lot of anxiety issues to give it a try, but not at bedtime. You're correct, Susanna. Right then. Yes, laughter is good for the soul. Now, you're very welcome, Tina. Right then, where should we go? Let's do one more, shall we? Let's see where they're going to take me. And then I'll finish with some general guidance for everybody. Right, Melanie. Daughter keeps waking at 2:30. Someone in the room. Okay, let me feel. I don't feel negative on it, Mel. I don't feel negative on it, Melanie. It's like, I feel male. I feel a male energy, and I feel as if it's someone just almost coming in just to check everything is safe and secure. So someone is concerned about you or about your home, but I don't feel like it's a negative thing. I feel as if someone is just coming in, a male, if it's a grandfather figure, but I certainly have this older male that comes in to check that everyone is okay. So don't panic, all right? Don't panic. Simone, how long does it take for someone to communicate after passing? Brilliant question. The truth is, seconds. Seconds, I promise you. You know, literally it can be in seconds, because it depends on that person's awareness and conditions and things like that. But I've had communication. I've done work with people who are in the process of passing and communicated with them. I think it took my grandmother, 12 hours. She didn't shut up because she hadn't been able to talk properly for 2 years. But it's just, there is no delay on that. Okay, so be aware of that. What allows spirit to come in is your love for them. Yeah, it's love that connects us all, so be aware of that. Okay, right, let me see. Lots of people going through legal issues, but things should start to move forwards now. All right, in all the legal situations going, it's funny how so many people are having legal issues. Things should start to move forwards now, because, as I say, we've got unexpected changes and things revealed. So make sure, again, you've paid attention to the details. Make sure you're reading everything, not doing what I do, scan reading. Do things properly. Yeah, but yeah, Melanie, I do feel like that's your granddad watching over you. So yeah, don't be worrying about it. Honestly, someone's looking after you. Okay, legal situations, I'm going to say to all of you, I can do that as a general, read the small print, read the details, make your decision on all of the details, not just by skimming and reading the bits that suit you. There is a need to look at things in proper detail and weigh up whether things are worth the fight. Yeah, whether you need to let go to take yourself out of negative energy, whether it is holding you back. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. Right. Hi, Rachel. Thank you for joining in. You're welcome, Melanie. You really are welcome. Lovely to see you. Right then. Let me see where they are going to take us. Again, lots of negativity to be lost here as someone is moving forward into a beginning. So I hope that that makes sense to you. Let me have a look at your comments. It's not loading them. Come on, Facebook, you're too slow for me. Hi. Ooh, Emmeline. Have I said that right? I apologise if I haven't. All right. Everything keeps breaking down. Right, so Shelley is saying everything keeps breaking down. Is there a reason why? I'm assuming, Shelley, you mean, I don't know, like electrical things in your house or something like that when you say that. Hi, Claire. Let me have a look what's going on with you. Do you know, I don't even need to draw. Can you understand, Shay? I've got someone in spirit world is trying to get your attention. All right, it's like there's things going on around you that you're not noticing, and I've got that spirit are trying to get your attention. Okay, so they're trying to stop you so that you kind of wake up a bit and pay attention to something that is going on around you. Okay, so have a look at that. Okay, pay attention. Next thing that breaks, stop and say, all right, what's going on? And see what starts to come into your mind. Let spirit speak to you directly, but someone is trying to get your attention about things going on around you. And as I said in the planetaries this week, there's a lot of reveal energy going on. A lot of reveal. So it may well be that there are things to be revealed to you. Okay, so just be aware of that. Right, let me have a look. Right, I'm going to finish with Nicola Allen. And then I will do general. Right, Nicola, you need to get your head, there's links to love here and this need for love and feeling in love, all right? But we need to get your head into creating your own success story, your own life path, your own future, all right? And it needs to be that you need to do things that you love or be with people that you love, but I certainly have got you needing to put focus into the love energy in your life, because that's how the feeling of success will come to you. Things have gone on that are destined because you're stronger than you were, and you're actually facing a much more secure future emotionally, all right? So even though it may not feel like it, a shift and a change is putting you onto a smoother path rather than a bumpy road. There is a need to be black and white on some stuff. Put it behind you and make a commitment now to choosing your own future. So I hope that that makes sense to you. Right then, let me finish with some general further insight for everybody. So the cards I'm going to draw now are for everybody. So as I say, if you're watching this on replay, if you can just type in hello and replay, because I'm curious how many people are seeing it on the replay rather than the live. All right, so that would help me, please, for my little bit of working things out this week. Right, victories. Lots of people looking at victories, facing victories, but whilst at the same time a lot of you may be feeling trapped and stuck, there are opportunities to break free of chains and restrictions this week, even if it means going through a bit of heartache. Sometimes we have to go through that in order for things to be well. Many of you will find yourselves needing to let go of heartache already caused, third parties' involvement, whether that's work, affairs, the overbearing mother-in-law, the ex from hell that won't let go, the stepchild from hell. It could be anything like that. But there's this need to get your own life moving forwards for your own version of success and abundance. Okay, so this is, you're coming up to a time, you've got a lot of work to put in between now and October, and that is for everybody. So but you can get things moving and get things moving fast through lots of things going on. Whatever change you are in, my advice to you this evening is to get comfortable in that change and get comfortable quick so you can get on with your life and where you are supposed to be and doing what you are supposed to be doing. This is a powerful week for personal transformations, especially at the weekend. And I would say to you, this is a time to be selfish. This is a time to put you and your master plan first and sod everybody else, quite frankly, because we only get one of you and we want to see the best of you. So have a fantastic week, enjoy it, and let me know how you get on. Have fun. Bye.